Ooh, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie PLD. I'm pretty excited because Brother of the Blade, I mean, awesome Brother of the Blade, Billy Ford from the great state of Tennessee, sent me this beauty. This is gorgeous, man. So, I've never seen these before. I've never used one. This is my first experience with one, and I have to say, the lines are stunning. I just did a video where I talked about my top five spider code designs, and they have one called the Emphasis that looks a lot like this. And I talk about how beautiful the lines are. And it's the same thing. It has these just beautiful, beautiful sweeping lines. It's got great curves. This is a freaking beautiful knife. So this is the Three Rivers MFG. Boop, boop, boop. I know it's going to be backwards to you guys, but it's the Neutron 2, right? And they have it in a couple different ways. So I know they have it with different scales. These are, I want to say slab, but it feels more contoured than slab. But then they have this other contour. This happens to be, of all the ones, it's probably my favorite way. And Billy just sent me this. I mean, I love micarta. I really do. I just love canvas micarta. And this is natural. It's just gorgeous. But this thing is made really, really well. I got all the specs up there and everything. Um, it You can get them in Magna Cut, which is nice. And this one is CPM 20 CV, which is awesome. So basically, Magna Cut is a like a stronger steel, I guess you could say. Like it's a tougher steel, but this one has slightly better edge retention. And the toughness, when you're talking about the steel, you're never going to come to the point where you're going to need that much toughness in an EDC. It just doesn't matter. So Magna Cut is probably a little bit more expensive, but it's not going to change the use of the knife at all. This one's actually going to stay a little bit sharper, a little bit longer, and this one has phenomenal corrosion resistance. So that is really, really nice. But it's just awesome. I mean, think about it. 440 steel has been around since before I was alive, and it's been used heavily and religiously in knives all around the world. And they don't just break. They don't just, oh, another 440 just snapped from doing regular EDC use. It doesn't happen. So to spend money on a knife because of its toughness really doesn't matter unless you're using it as a pry bar or you're using the tip to dig things out of wood, like okay, I'm at the rifle range. I want to dig my bullets out of a piece of wood. All right, well, maybe you want a tough piece of steel for that. But really, a lot of the steels will still be able to do that and not break. So when you pay for certain steels, you're overpaying for certain knives, because you're never going to get the full amount of use out of the knife if you use it like a regular knife, if you use it what it's intended for. So using the 20 CV, which is top-notch steel, it's still one of those super steels. What you're going to get over the Magna Cut versions are a slightly better edge retention. You're going to get great wear resistance. And I would guess that maybe the price is a little bit lower. I don't know. It could be the same. I just don't know. But let's get into some of the specs on this guy right here. So, so the overall open dimensions, it's 7 1/16 long with a closed length of 4 inches, just enough to get your hand on it, which is really, really nice for all us big guys. The It's only 2.5 ounces because of this. You can see that it does have liners in there. They're just tucked under really, really nice, making this blade ultra thin. Where they did a good job on was giving it enough belly here to where even though it's ultra thin, it will still fit your hand because of the contouring. And because of the length, you have enough place to put your pinky. which is just going to help your grip overall. Besides the fact that it's micarta, canvas micarta is just awesome. So now you have a blade length of 3 inches with a .90 super slicey blade thickness. Let's see. It is a tumbling process. It's a 2-part tumbling process, deburring and final tumble polish in ceramic balls. As far as the finish is concerned, and I have to say, the finish when you see this thing in person, it looks a little dirty right now, but I've been playing with it. It is a really, really nice finish on this. It is a full flat. Thank you very much. With razor sharp cutting edge, and this is one of the things they pride themselves on. Is they are really. It's like when I just talked about the Spyderco. They are really freaking sharp. Really, really sharp. It is shark. It is a liner lock. The handle scales on this one are micarta, and the liners are carbon fiber, which is pretty freaking awesome. They have different handle scales and liners. Okay, so you have carbon fiber G10, G11 micarta. Fat carbon, that really cool stuff you see on Jack Wolf knives that changes in the light. It's really badass. Then you have G Carta and you have Tech Wood. So the liners are not carbon fiber. I was wondering why it didn't look like carbon fiber. I read it wrong. The liners are 6AL4V titanium, which is top grade titanium, if anybody knows. The clip is the same kind of titanium, so you have a very, very nice pocket clip. You have titanium barrel spacers. That's those little guys right there. You have titanium thumb studs. That's what I keep grabbing right there. You have stainless screws and clip screws manufactured to TRM specs. Replaceable handle scales, so you can do anything different on the scales if you want. I would not. I freaking love these. And that's your package. So I have to say, this thing is really nice. It is solidly built. It's beautiful. Design-wise, there's no flaws in the design. The only issue I'm having, and it's not even an issue, it's just for me, I was finding the more I'm opening and closing it, the better it's getting. When I first started playing with this, like the first 2 days, I was not snapping it that fast. I mean, I was getting that. Like, it would just feel like it's stuck, and I'd have to put enough pressure to put a little dent in my finger to really crack-a-lack it. And that's the only issue I was having, is the amount of force it takes on the fingertip to open that. That's literally it. I mean, I can try and think of something else, but there's nothing. It's okay, so it takes a little force to open it with the thumb stud. Who cares? It'll open any other way. It doesn't matter. This knife is just sweet, but what we want to do is cut with it. So we're going to take it outside. We're going to give it a full test. Let's see how they claim that it's super sharp. It says so, like they have warning stickers everywhere. On the sharpness of these knives. That may be the easiest, and I mean easiest, even better than Spyderco. Wow. I mean, I look stupid from, look at, there's hair, no hair, hair, no hair. Okay, so that was crazy sharp. Holy Moses. Let me see. Do I have some stubble? I do. Ooh, I do. Don't do this, kids. Oh my goodness. So it is literally shave sharp. Literally shave. I'm not talking just shave sharp as in like it'll pop some hairs off your leg. This thing is shave sharp. I got a nice ball spot right there. All right, so that's really impressive. Let's take it outside. Come on. Ooh, I went to the park today with the police and basketball, and I wanted to see. I was born in 1973. It is currently 2024. So treat your body right. It'll treat you right. Eat well. Do all that. Exercise. And I was playing ball, and I'm like, man, now that I'm a little over 50, I wonder if I can still dunk. And I did. I dunked. It felt great. Then, now my hips and my knees are killing me. Woo! Look, we got a sunshiny day out here today. Check this thing out, man. This knife is beautiful. Man, Billy Ford. Man, Billy Ford. This knife is beautiful. But, you know, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I get that a lot when I talk about knives. People always want to know, what are you thinking, man? Wow. Had some rotted tree pieces falling down. We got a ton of rain here over the last few days, and we're getting more. So this is the one day I have to come out and do this. The one day. All right, so let's get that there. Now this knife is incredibly light. It is really, really light. So some of the things, like we're not going to be able to chop the extension cord with this. That's a guarantee. But we can still do some other things. Now I like to do the 4-foot drop and see how that bite is going to go. But this is really light, so I just don't know. Boop. Actually, not so bad. And the reason is because of that perfect full flat grind. You gotta love that grind. Boop. Wow, that literally just held on. So, I mean, the tip, get myself out of the way. The tip is obviously pretty good because it hit, and look at that, it even pulled out some of the wood. And that is a thin tip. It's a thin tip. It shouldn't be able to withstand too much of that, so I wouldn't obviously do too much of that. But as you can see right now, I'm just doing light prying. Just light prying. And, I mean, that's light stuff, though. I mean, this isn't like, oh my God, I just dug through a car hood and... No. But, still, for a thin tip, that's nice. That's nice. Couple down, hard downwards. Bam. It's so light that it's hard to throw. Bam. All right, so it has really, really nice bite, as it should, as expected. This is really, the blade finish is really, really nice. I mean, really nice in person. All right, so let's see. I think I'm running out of rope here, unless I have some tucked in there somewhere in the pile. But let's try just a push cut. See if I can get out of the light. So here, bam. That is, I pushed some of it under the wood. That was the problem. It cut straight through, but I pushed it under. So let's see if I can keep it without pushing it under. There we go. It is just smooth and sharp. Let's see, we got 3 pieces here. Smooth and sharp. Trying to get that lean back. Let's get to the leather. Let's get to the leather. All right, let's see. Let's see how this thing does. I'm trying to get out of... You know what? The sun is on the wrong side, man. The sun's on the wrong side. I'm going to have a talk with that thing. All right, so let's get this going here. Oh, gosh. That is thin. That is thin. That is thin, shaving this leather. Bam. 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 Could do that all day. This is really nice. This piece of leather right here, this is the strap. It's a little thin, right? You could see the thickness there. Look at this piece. This is really hard, dense, thick leather. And it's just smooth, man. It is just freaking smooth. Look at this. Look, am I in the picture? That is so nice. That's sharp. That's sharp, brothers and sisters. That is sharp, freaking sharp. That's a lot of leather cutting. But we gotta cut some rubber. We gotta cut some rubber. Let's get to this tire here. Let's get to this tire here and do some more cutting. All right. Oh, all this technology. Look at that. I can bend it. All right. Let's see here. Bam, that was easy. Bam, that was easy. Let's see. Bam. I'll tell you what. I just tested one that was really sharp, a knife, and this one, I'm going to say, is sharper. It is sharper feeling anyway. Look at that. This piece of tire, I'm not holding on to the part that's moving, and I'm still able to cut it. That means there was no tension keeping it from moving, and I'm still cutting it. And as you can see, it's steel belted. Man. Look at that. You see all that stuff in there, that shiny stuff? I can't tell if you can or not because I got a glare. This is nice. Let's see. This is just nice. Let's see. I think I gotta put it on something here. There we go. There we go. It is just freaking nice. Billy Ford, man, you got some good taste. This is freaking nice. All right. Let's see. Rubber tire and all that jazz. Leather, rubber. Look at this. Razor, super razor sharp. Look at that. I hope that's picking up. I can't see anything with the glare. That is an absolute bald spot. Bald spot. Holy Moses. All right. Let's go test it on the, we got this down tree and we got the plastic netting. Ooh, the blade killer. So let's come over here. Now it's obviously not a chopper or anything like that, but it is sharp. So I'm betting, let's see. Yeah. Oh, that went through pretty good. Let's knock off that piece. And let's try this again. Let's try this. Oh, I can't get enough momentum, especially with it dangling. I bet if I put it on something to where this was holding it tension, it would be a lot easier. Well, it would be a lot easier, but oh, it's just moving it, but it's cutting really nice. That's pretty good, man. That is pretty good indeed. All right, let's see. This is really sappy, really nasty. Yeah. This is a really nice knife. This is a really nice knife. Wow. All right, so get all the sap on there. You can see it is covered. It's glistening, as a matter of fact, in wet, nasty sap, right? Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Without taking anything off. I'm not going to wipe it, not going to do anything. That is sharp, man. I don't even know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that. I had to move my glasses down. Ooh, that's bright. So it's still razor sharp. Razor sharp. Cutting through rope. Okay, that's not so bad. Already shaving with it. Shaving my neck. And you know that razors get dull when you use them. But going through the leather, like carving that much leather out, carving that much tire. We did a bunch of tire cuts. Doing the little tree, getting it full of sap. And it's still razor sharp. Impressive. If you don't think so, then you don't know what the hell you're looking at. All right, so let's get a little piece of this. Oh. All right. This is plastic netting. Oh my gosh. So I just did the paramilitary 2 from Spyderco, and it was the easiest any knife that I've used has ever cut through this stuff. This one is even better. This one's even better. Come on, man. This, I'm all sticky now. This thing is freaking awesome. This is awesome. All right, so just a little bit more here, a little bit more. All right, here we go. Wow, those are some nice curls. I lost them, but they were nice curls. Look at this. Look at this. It just doesn't matter. You want to put sap on it. You want to cut freaking rubber tire with it. It don't matter. This edge. Whew. Man, this edge is just nice. It is so nice. I'm getting some really thin ones. I know I'm knocking them off, but when you're in a camp situation, that doesn't matter because they're falling right there and you're going to use them. Oh, I just had one on there that I wanted to show you, but I got those. I don't know. I can't see because of the glare. I'm looking right in the sun. Those are so nice. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Look at this thing go. Man, it's like a freaking woodpecker. That's like a woodpecker. Let's see. I gotta find some more hair here. Gotta find some more. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up. This is just awesome. This is awesome. All right, so gotta say, this freaking knife is freaking sweet. If you get a chance to look one of these up, go check out this Neutron 2, man. This thing is freaking sweet, sharp, beautiful, durable. Did I say sharp? And it's even sharp. This knife is nice. Billy Ford, thank you so much for sending this out. Let me know if I have to send it back or not. He didn't give me instructions. Man, this is nice. All right, so that's it for this one. Hi, I'm Donnie B all day. Until next knife.